Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Victoria Hall. I'm the author and the writer of this book called Life of a Survivor. I want to talk a little bit about this book, and if you have any questions or anything, you can ask me the questions in the comment. I mean, in the comment area. This book is about a girl. She's 16 years old. She got pregnant and her mother threw her out of the house. She went to a shelter while she was pregnant. As she was in the shelter, she met an older man. Her and the older man got to, know each other. They end up started dating each other. He took her out of the shelter and moved her into his house. As her and her son moved into the house, he began changing on her, abusing her sexually, mentally, and physically and emotionally. He began to abuse her. Um, he took her away from her family, didn't want her to see her mother or her two little brothers. And he just constantly just kept beating on her and raping her when she didn't want to, have sex with him or anything like that. And the reason why I wrote this book, I didn't want to get too much into details about what the book is about. But the reason why I wrote this book, myself was in an abusive relationship. I was in an abusive relationship for 8 years. My children's father mentally, physically abused me, emotionally abused me. Um, he almost knocked me out. He choked me so bad that I stopped breathing. I stayed in this relationship for the sake of my children. I just thought that I couldn't make it without him. I worked, had my own job, my own money, but I just thought, I couldn't take care of my kids without this man being around. He cheated on me. He made babies. My kids have sisters and brothers, other places. Um, but this relationship went on and on and on, and I slept in my car so many times with my kids. My kids, they seen it, but they didn't see everything. And again, the reason why I wrote this book, Life of a Survivor, is to let you young women, older women, know that you don't have to stay in a relationship. If a man is beating on you, abusing you, there's plenty of places that you can go to. There's plenty of numbers that you can call. Myself, I feel like I am a survivor because this man could have killed me. He pulled the gun out on me. He did all kinds of things to me to the point that I had to sneak and move away from him. I went and brought me a house, and slowly but surely, I took my furniture out of that house and moved it into the new house without him even knowing it. So I just, want to tell women that women and men, because men get abused too, but mainly to the younger women. If this man is beating on you, he does not love you. And that's basically what this book is about, is that the main character, which her name is Daytona, they call her Day, she thought that this man really loved her because she was scared to leave. She was scared to tell her family, her mother, her friends, that this man was beating on her. You don't have to go through all of that. Again, if you feel like you're being abused by somebody, pick up the phone and call somebody. Google, different places that you can call. There are women's shelters, there's the Laura House, where They keep you in and hiding from your abuser. So there's plenty of places that you can call, plenty of places that you can, go to and get help. Don't be scared to tell somebody that somebody is abusing you. Mainly you younger women, younger girls. You basically sometimes can see that red flag when, oh, where you going? Who you going out with? Um, Pick up your phone when I call you. Those are red flags. And that's control. That man wants to be in control if he's telling you that when I call you, you pick up the phone. No, nobody has to be in a relationship like that. So, just to let you know, this book here is on Amazon and it's $10. So you can order it off of Amazon or you can order it off of Barnes and Noble. Once again, this book is $10 from Amazon and it's $10 on Barnes and Noble. I'm very nervous in doing this, but in order for me to get this book out here and reach a lot of women, younger and old, I have to continue on doing live videos like this. So once again, just don't sit there in a relationship with a man that is beating on you, that is being controlling to you, that is talking down to you. You don't have to be in that relationship. So again, the book is called Life of a Survivor, and it's $10 at Barnes and Noble. And I just want to thank you for just listening to my live. And I'm on Facebook under Victoria Hall. I'm on Instagram under Dajmir09. So, I mean, you can hit me up anyway between Facebook or Instagram, or you can leave a message on YouTube. Thank you. Have a good night.